It's time for high school sports on the NCW Life Channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCW Life Channel is presented by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. Now let's go live for all the action for tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.
Hello and welcome everyone to another night of high school basketball here on the NCW Life Channel. Tonight, Wenatchee High School, the host to the Davis Pirates, and this is the Big 9 District 6 championship game right here at Wenatchee High School. And who would have thought Wenatchee would be hosting this game? Things fell into place beautifully last night for the Panthers, and here they are now hosting maybe one of the hottest teams in the Big 9 in the Davis Pirates.
Yeah, Davis, they came kind of running through the playoffs. They took care of Eastmont, took care of West Valley on the road last night. So I think they're ready to go tonight.
So for folks at home that haven't seen Davis play, and I'm one of them, I haven't done a Davis game this year, what can you tell us about the Pirates?
They're kind of like the Panthers. They like to go inside first, and they like to kick the ball out to the three-point shooters. When the three-point shooters are hot, they're a very different team. So Wenatchee has to defend against the three cautiously tonight, make sure they don't get on a roll.
Also coached by one of the best coaches in the Big 9, longtime coach Eli Juarez, who was here for a time at Wenatchee, but boy, he knows the game.
Well, yeah, a couple, 2 or 3 years ago, they won the state championship. He knows how to coach basketball. He might not have the most talented squad he's ever had, but he knows how to coach the kids that he has. And so far, he's doing an awesome job this season.
That's a tough win on the road last night, isn't it? At West Valley, and they just handled them down the stretch down there last night.
Well, they did. You know, Wenatchee lost to West Valley down there. I'm sure Davis had that more crosstown rivalry than Wenatchee did, but I'm sure the gym was packed last night, and Davis took care of business there. So I think they're coming in here confident. But they're coming into a place where the Panthers are playing very good this season. And I think the Panthers have the edge just because their last 2 home games have been good home games against Moses Lake. And I think the Panthers are ready to take care of business tonight. And
I think Coach Williams has to be positive about the fact that his leading scorer, Garrett Long, only scored 7 points, I think, last night. But Darius Carlson was something last night. He's going to have to come on this court and play the same way tonight.
Yeah, he's still got to realize that he's a senior. It's his last year, perhaps, or last game, so he has to come out and play his hardest. But the thing about the Panthers is they're dangerous from different positions, different throughout the court. So Garrett wasn't hot last night. It could be Nate Blauman tonight. It could be Evan Smith. Garrett could come up with his 20-point average, and it could be right back the way things were. So you never know with the Panther squad.
We're going to have a good one tonight, I got a feeling.
Yeah, it's going to be a barn burner. I think we're going to have some points scored tonight, no doubt.
I think so, too. When we come back, as the pregame show continues here on the NCW Life Channel, we'll chat with Wenatchee head coach Travis Williams right after this. Everyone, did you know that the NCW Life Channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
The pregame show on the NCW Life Channel continues now, and our coach's interview is brought to you by TC Slingers. And joining us, Wenatchee Panther head coach Travis Williams. And Coach, we didn't think we'd be chatting again tonight. Things fell in place nicely for you last night. Let's just touch briefly on last night because we're going to concentrate on tonight. But great team effort last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I thought we got off to a great start, and that's something we try to talk about, the importance of getting off to a great start and kind of getting that momentum early on, and we were able to carry that through the rest of the game, so it was huge.
And it was the type of game also, I'm sure you'll agree, it takes a lot of energy out of your team in a game like that last night, kind of intense. How do you get them motivated and get them back up for a game like this tonight? Because it's the district championship, I would guess.
Yeah, well, exactly. If you can't get motivated for a game like this, then you probably shouldn't be playing basketball. So everything's on the line. We got one berth to state on the line tonight, so it should be easy for our guys to get up and get motivated for it. So.
And just briefly about the Davis Pirates, they don't play like a 9-13 team right now. They might be one of the hottest teams in the Big Nine right now.
No, exactly. They've gotten continually better. They were missing some of their key guys early on in the season, and they got those guys back, and they've just been getting better and better throughout the season. So we're going to have to play well to beat them tonight.
Coach, thanks again for all your time this year, and best of luck tonight.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, when we come back, we'll have tonight's starting lineups right here on the NCW Life Channel. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Grant Olson and Eric Kuntz back courtside as the pregame show just about ready to wrap up, and we're just about ready for basketball here. The Wenatchee Panthers and the Davis Pirates, and this should be a heck of a matchup. We talked about it. The coach mentioned it, that this team is very hot right now. Maybe one of the hottest in all the Big Nine. They've won down the stretch, and they've won big. In fact, they beat Eastmont earlier this week by a final of 92-60, and Eastmont's a team that beat them earlier this year, so they've kind of flipped things around a little bit. I know they had some injuries earlier in the season. They have a lot of those players back, but what an impressive win last night.
Yeah, they're playing pretty good. They're playing good basketball right now. They're on a roll. They won the last two games. We mentioned last night how they could be one of the hottest teams in the league right now, but they come into a hostile environment right now, and the Panthers are ready to play. I think they're extremely focused for today's game, and I think if the Panthers come out and play like they did last night, keep that energy up and keep focusing on the defensive end of it, the Panthers should be successful tonight.
And Coach Williams touched on it in my interview with him, that if you can't get up for this game, you shouldn't be playing basketball. That's just all there is to it. And they're young guys, and I'm sure they have lots of energy tonight, both teams. Do you think we'll see a little bit of like last night, maybe a cold start for both teams, a lot of touchy little fouls, and both teams coming out a little bit tight tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's expected in a championship game to come out and not know exactly what it's going to get yet for each team. And once teams settled down last night, it was like 11-3 first quarter. So each team's got to settle down a little bit, let the teams get into a groove. But the team that comes out, I think, with the most energy early, will have the advantage, obviously.
And this is how we got here. It all started on Tuesday, February 12th. The Moses Lake Chiefs defeated Eisenhower 77-48. Wednesday night then, the next night, that's when Davis gave Eastmont that thumping 92-60. And the semifinals last night, it was Davis with that big upset down at West Valley, 65-51. And right here on the NCW Life Channel last night, excuse me, it was Wenatchee 61 and Moses Lake 45. Hopefully I make it through the broadcast tonight. I spent a lot of time outside today.
I know, you were sledding with your daughters, which is
making a snowman and all kinds of stuff today. It was a good day.
Good
yeah,
for
it was.
you.
So both these teams, they played each other. I don't know how much you can take from that earlier this season. Was back on December 14th. The Davis Pirates lost to Wenatchee 63-60, and in another fairly close game in January on the 19th, Wenatchee defeated Davis 67-58. Anything you can take away from those games, especially not that first one where they did have some injuries, did Davis. But the second game, Wenatchee played pretty well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Wenatchee played a good game on the road down at Davis. They controlled the three-point shooter, which is Mr. Lee. He's kind of their big gun shooting threes, and they did a good job controlling that big old freshman in the middle. So Wenatchee just needs to go with the same philosophy they went last time they played him in Davis. Be positive with the ball. Fast break when you can. Take advantage of the mistakes. Davis threw the ball away a little bit last time, and Wenatchee got some easy baskets. So we just need to take advantage of Davis' mistakes tonight.
Well, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Davis Pirates. Earl Lee III is number 1, and that's the player that's going to get a lot of touches and a lot of shots off tonight, a 6'1 junior. Jose Reyes, he's a youngster, 6'1 sophomore. Xavier Guerrero, the start tonight, also a sophomore at 5'9". Marcus Cook, the start at 6 feet. He's only a junior. And how about this? Number 23, Dante Bennett-Joe, 6'5 freshman. Coach Eli Juarez has himself a very young basketball team here. And now the starting lineups for the Wenatchee Panthers. Same as last night. Darius Carlson, 6'2 senior, along with Garrett Long. He's a sophomore at 6'1". J.J. Jelsing, also a sophomore at 6 feet to start tonight, as well as Nathan Blauman, 5'11 junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Wenatchee Panthers is 6'5 junior Chase Lloydhammer. And of course, head coach for the Wenatchee Panthers is Travis Williams. And it's interesting, these two teams combined 3 seniors on both rosters. We're going to see a lot more of these two teams matching up over the next couple of years.
Yeah, you're going to see these same teams and same great coaches going at it definitely for a while.
All right, Wenatchee has been introduced. Davis was first, and we are just about ready for basketball. Good crowd on hand, and what we talked about off camera, is that a good contingency from Davis here tonight.
Yeah, there's a good crowd up here. Roads must have been nice, had a good safe travel. So it looks like Davis is well represented. Of course, Wenatchee's always well represented when they play their home games.
All right, well, we'll take a 2-minute timeout for the national anthem. When we come back, it's tip time right here on the NCW Life Channel.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCW Life Channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home. And welcome back courtside. Grant Olson along with Eric Kuntz for the Big 9 District 6 championship game here for Wenatchee High School. This is Davis's 5th straight district title game, I was told right before my interviews earlier, and that's quite a feat. They didn't win all of them, but they were in them.
Well, that says something for Coach.
Here's the tip, and it's controlled by Garrett Long. The Panthers have the first crack at it here on offense. Can the Panthers, as we talked about, keep up that same energy that we saw so much last night in that big win over Moses Lake? Davis, 2-3 zone defense to begin. Long left open on the baseline for 3. Good.
That's just the way you start. Throw the ball in and kick it back out to your shooters.
3-0 Panthers early lead. To the hoop is Marcus Cook, no good. Darius Carlson the rebound. He's streaking down court, has it tapped away from it, gets control of it to the basket. Carlson up and in. Panthers off to a hot start, 5-0. Coach Travis Williams exhorting his team to keep up this energy here early on. And Wenatchee's had a good start their last two outings, really. And we'll see if they can continue that tonight. There's that bomb from Earl Lee. The third is good.
We saw him shooting that exact three in warm-ups.
Boy, and he was drilling them too, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Such a young team, as we mentioned. He is a junior. Carlson now to Long. Panthers back on offense with a 5-3 lead. Blauman dumps it free throw line to Lloydhammer, playing against his 2-3 zone defense, as I mentioned. Almost a turnover, and it is. Long right into the hands of Earl Lee, the third. The layup is up and good. That's our first turnover of the ball game on the Panthers. 5-5, just like that, after the Panthers hurried out to a 5-0 lead. Here's Carlson now on the wing, fakes it to the baseline, goes to the basket, can't get it. The freshman Bennett Joe with the rebound. Down court to Jose Reyes. Reyes thought about the shot, doesn't take it. To Guerrero now, far side. Back out Cook at the free throw line, kicks it back out. Once again, Guerrero, the floater in the lane's no good. Blauman the block out and the rebound. He's on the move down court. Then he gets hammered right at about the three-point arc by Xavier Guerrero. And that'll be our first foul of the ball game. 6 minutes left to go first quarter. 2 minutes gone already, and this is going to probably be a fast mover here tonight, E. I have a feeling, don't you?
Yeah, it's going to be up and down the court. Both teams going to want a fast break.
Carlson now to Blauman, far side at the elbow, won't take it. Floater in the lane. Carlson just couldn't get the touch. Lloydhammer back up, no good. Gets his own rebound against the freshman, up and in.
Boy, that's a couple offensive rebounds right there. That's nice for Chase to start off that way.
Panthers back out on top now, 7-5. Far side, Reyes. Dribbles back out of trouble at the wing. Only a sophomore at the right elbow. He's going to put up the jumper, no good. Carlson the rebound, and it's taken away from him by Guerrero. Not sure Carlson really had control of that, but Reyes now back to Guerrero on the far wing.
They're going to
7-5, excuse me.
I was going to say they're putting JJ directly on Lee there.
Gets the shot off this time, but it bounces over the rim and over the backboard and out of bounds, and it will be Panther basketball as he gives a little nod to J.J. Delsing for the defense there.
Yeah, I think JJ is your best on-ball defender. So I think you're going to put JJ right on Mr. Lee.
All right, here's Nate Blauman back on offense to Carlson. Almost another steal by Lee. Down low, Blauman. Boy, a forced pass down to Lloydhammer. Still trying to get control of it. He finally does. But now it's Blauman once again. 7-5 Panthers. Just Blauman into the lane. Nice drive to the basket. It's what he does best. Up and good.
Yeah, it was a great drive. He avoided the charge at the basket.
Panthers up 9-5, and Guerrero then dribbles it off his leg and out of bounds. And both teams now with the turnover each here in this 9-5 ball game.
Well, I give kudos to Nate Blauman and beating him right to the baseline right there. That's what they worked on defense.
And the Panthers are getting back much quicker on defense, I've noticed tonight, too. Here's Long open for three. Good! And Coach Juarez wants to talk things over. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left to go, opening period. It's Wenatchee 12 and Davis 5. I do want to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in tip-top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube. It includes front and four-wheel alignment. Online at AlignPros.com or at 182 Eastmont Avenue. Also by Auto Mocha. What's your Auto Mocha emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the Valley, including the only Auto Mocha with inside seating on 5th Street across from Wenatchee Valley College. And Eric, nice start for the Panthers once again. They let Davis come back and tie him up, now on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. Come down, move that ball around. When they collapse on our post, we kick it out to a three-point shooters. It's going right to game plan right now for Coach Williams.
Out of that Pirate timeout, Davis with it. There's Earl Lee the third, hanging in the air. Can't get the shot to go. Carlson the rebound. One and done for the Pirates that time down. Here's Long now with playing against that 2-3 zone, and these guards are so quick. Look how far out they can play just because of that quickness.
Yeah, they come out and they put the ball pressure way up on top and make you stretch your offense a little bit.
Long can't get the open look as Carlson now free throw line. He gets it knocked away from him from behind by Guerrero. Here's Lee all by himself. Blauman almost fouled him. The layup is good. How about Earl Lee the third with 7 points, all of them for Davis here in this first quarter. Now Blauman back the other way. Another strong drive to the basket. It's good. An offensive charge is called. Thought it was a good drive by Blauman that time. I love his game when he goes strong to the basket. That's really his forte.
Yeah, but sometimes he overdoes it, and that was an opportunity right there where he
Is it the football player coming out in him a little bit?
Well, he does it once. The other teams can kind of focus on that, and the word
Right.
gets around that Nate drives, get in front of him, and he'll charge into you. So Nate's got to realize that when they do more in front of him, you got to back out.
12-7 our score. Pirates back on offense. It's Cook driving in the lane, gets hammered in there. The shot won't go. Carlson, is this an offensive foul? No, it isn't. Yeah, it is,
Yep.
and it is on Marcus Cook. His first 2 team fouls now on the Pirates, 1 on the Panthers.
That turned about fair play there on the charges there. That was a charge. He went in hard, and Darius set himself up.
So we stay at 12-7. Panthers have led by as many as 7 here early on. 3:23 left to go here in the first quarter. District 6 championship. Long now on the wing. Looks for some help. Drives to the free throw line. Jump pass back out to Jelsing. He'll stop and take the shot from the free throw line. It's good.
Yeah, that's a great shot. That shot's going to be there because they're going to don't want us to drive. They're going to leave us open for that elbow
In
shot.
and out for Cook that time, Eric, as Carlson straddles that baseline and gets the rebound. Now outlets to Blauman. Panthers have matched once again their biggest lead of the game at 14-7. Substitution, Lincoln Holland Boone, number 13, is checked into the game. Can't miss him. He's got the green hair out there. Here's Long. Left-handed dribble as Davis has once again pushed the Panthers all the way almost back out to half court. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Long outside the three-point arc. A reach in by Reyes and no call. Now 3 seconds. Long's got to do something with it and finally has to force the shot up off the glass. No good. Lloydhammer the rebound to Blauman on the baseline. Over his back pass. No good by Lloydhammer. And a great pass by Blauman. Now it's Earl Lee the third. He takes shots from everywhere on the court. No good that time as Long chases down the rebound. And now it's Darius Carlson back the other way. Head fake to the basket, no good. Rebound into the hands of Bennett Joe. Boy, there's J.J. Jelsing, a hard fall to the court. And he's a little bit shaken up out there. I didn't see what happened.
It may have been pushed by the Davis gentleman, I believe.
Hurt his left leg. And this foul is on Davis, and it's on Lincoln Holland Boone, the substitute off the bench. 3 team fouls now on the Pirates here in this first quarter, just under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, what Davis' plan is to put pressure way out on the ball to kind of slow the offense down a little bit for the Panthers.
Right.
To put ball pressure right and try to get easy steals.
Carlson now at the elbow at the free throw line. Jump pass down low. There's Lloydhammer, misses another point-blank shot underneath. That's 4 points the Panthers could have right now with shots just right by the basket.
Yeah.
This could be an 18-7 game, but, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right?
Yep.
Here's Reyes on the dribble, right side. Very talented youngster in the game. Goes to the basket. Lloydhammer got a piece of that. Reyes to the court, no call. And Coach Williams wants Long to press it down court a little bit. Blauman then has it stolen away from him, and then a reach in by Lloydhammer. Boy, kind of bad luck there. A turnover and then a foul coming back the other way on Chase Lloydhammer, his first, and he's got 2 now as Riley Coons checks in for the Panthers. Riley Coons, 6'3" junior.
Yeah, Riley played great last night. Let's hope we can just keep that momentum going today.
And boy, how about Evan Smith off the bench last night, hitting those 3 3-pointers just at the right time. He played well.
Yes, he did.
All right, with the basketball, it's Holland Boone, goes down low, and there's a push down low. It's on Blauman, it looks like. We'll see. It is, and Nate Blauman now picks up 2 quick fouls here with 1:06 left in the first quarter. Both teams with 3 team fouls, and as mentioned, Evan Smith off the bench, 6'1" junior for the Panthers. Great shot out there, and you'll see him probably take a 3 or 2. Now it's Cook. Near side, to Braxton Brown, who is also checked in now for Davis. Coach Juarez playing a lot of players in and out of the lineup. Reyes at the free throw line. Boy, tough shot in the face, and it's good. Boy, that was a toughie, too. And Reyes gets it to go. 45 seconds left to go. 14-9 ball game. Panthers have led pretty much throughout this one. And Davis did tie it at one point, but then the Panthers back to about a 5-point lead. Carlson baseline double team there. Back out to Smith. Wanted the shot. Shuffle pass down low, and Coons misses the bunny underneath. Back the other way come the Pirates. It's Cook. Free throw line hit there. Late call, and then a travel is called. Coach Juarez just kind of staring in disbelief at that call, but it had to be something there. It was either a foul or a travel, right?
Yeah, yeah, tough call. Tough call when they get in and there's contact. He might have traveled it before the foul, but yeah, that's a tough call in there.
Both teams with 2 turnovers now here in this first quarter. Shot clock is off. Panthers can go for the last shot here, and a pretty well played first quarter by both teams. Long with it with Holland Boone on him. Long at the free throw line. Now he goes to the basket. A floater in there, no good. There's Coons with another offensive rebound. Evan Smith now, not a good look. Rebound Long at the buzzer, no good. And that ends our first period of play. After one here at Wenatchee High School, it's the Panthers 14 and the Pirates 9. Back with second quarter action in 60 seconds. Everyone, did you know that the NCW Life channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
After a period played here in the District 6 Big 9 championship game, it's Wenatchee 14, Davis 9 as second quarter action just underway. The Pirates, as you can see, with the basketball to begin this quarter. And I'd say all in all, pretty good quarter for the Panthers here against the Pirates.
Yeah, it's a good quarter. Wenatchee moving the ball around, getting the inside shots they want. We just need to make those inside bunnies now.
Reyes no good, but Ball and Boone with a chance no good, and then Jelsing just flattens Reyes at the free throw line. And Jelsing picks up his first personal. Nice offensive effort by Holland Boone there.
Yes, it was.
Timed it just right. I saw him kind of take off from that yellow line that you can see just in front of the free throw line. Inbounds now. It's the freshman, Bennett Joe. He's going to take the shot off balance. No good. He's a little bit, you can tell he's a freshman, can't you, Ian? Just a little, not quite sure of himself in there. And I noticed that Darius Carlson and Lloyd Hammer, they weren't threatened by him at all down low. So we'll see how that plays out.
But he is a threat on defense. He can get in there and block a shot.
6'5" in there, you bet. Here's Jelsing now to Garrett Long. Far side, had an opening for his second. Holland Boone converges quickly, and Long forced to bring it back out to Evan Smith. Almost 7 minutes now left to go here, second quarter. Nice drive, Evan Smith. Will this go? And another missed layup and close shot for the Panthers. Back the other way, Holland Boone open. He's going to take the shot. Didn't have any help. Jelsing almost gets flipped on the baseline. Reyes up and in. Reyes now with 4 points in the ball game. 14-11. Garrett Long has 6. Here's Carlson now at the three-point arc. Nice crossover dribble inside. Can't get the shot off. Garrett Long will in and out this time. No good. Reyes the rebound for the Pirates. Down court, there's the big man, Bennett Joe, up and in. And Coach Williams wants to talk things over. 6 minutes, 24 seconds left to go, second quarter. It's Wenatchee 14, Davis 13. We're back in 60 seconds.
Wissen Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwimmt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen Velo.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Well, Eric, Panthers a 14-9 lead at the end of the first quarter. That evaporates quickly on a 4-0 run by Davis, and here we are 14-13 now.
Yeah, Davis kind of got a little momentum right now. Wenatchee's going to have to figure it out and get back on track.
I agree. Evan Smith with it stays in the ball game. We get close to 2 minutes gone now here in the second quarter with Long. Holland Boone comes out on him. Looks like Davis man-to-man defense now, E.
Yeah, and Wenatchee's a little frustrated in there right now. They can't quite figure it out.
Jelsing out front. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Logan Nelson's in. He had the ball to Jelsing, no good. Logan Nelson with it. Has it slapped out of his hands. And what do we got here? Is it a jump ball or a foul? It looks like it might be a Davis foul. And it is, and it's on Lincoln Holland Boone, his second. And you can probably hear the Davis fans behind us not liking that call whatsoever. And that'll send Logan Nelson to the free throw line. Had some good minutes last night. Nelson, a 6'5" junior. First one on the way is good. Free throw's going to be big tonight, I have a feeling, don't you, Eric?
Yeah, I think every basket's going to be
Boy,
important.
every
point.
possession it seems like tonight.
That's why Wenatchee has to take every possession as it's the most important one in the game tonight.
That's a good point. There's Nelson, second one, gets the roll, and it falls as well, and his first 2 points of the night. 16-13, Panthers on top. 5:41 left to go before halftime. Holland Boone, far side, being guarded there by Smith. Runs out of room and then throws it right into the hands of J.J. Jelsing. Turnover number 3 on the Pirates. Panthers have led by as many as 7 at a couple of different occasions in that first quarter. There's Long left open from 14. Good. Long, 10 points last night. Not much production as far as he goes, but already 8 points in this first half.
Well, they got to respect his three-point shot. That's why a little pump fake goes over that mid-range jumper.
Earl Lee III follows his missed three-point shot, goes underneath to Ethan Mesa. And we've got no, we don't. Pirate was on the baseline.
Yeah, he went out of bounds, and he was the first one. He did not get himself established in bounds first, and Lee grabbed the ball. So
Xavier Guerrero back in, as I mentioned, also a substitute in there. Ethan Mesa, 6-foot senior. In fact, one of only 2 seniors on this entire Davis team. Here's Jelsing. Panthers back out on top by 5, and with the basketball, there's Long to the basket. He missed the layup. Boy, that's 8 extra points I've counted so far this half. This would be a different game right now, but it's not. Still 5-point Panther lead.
Yeah, that was a set play, just a one-on-one for Garrett.
There's Reyes going one-on-one against Blauman. He gets the tough shot again to go. He's had a couple of those tonight. And he now has 6 points for the Pirates, 18-15. Long holds up a fist, as you can see, to call the play for the Panthers. Goes far side. Jelsing with it on the baseline. With Mesa on him. Jelsing had a shot at it, kicks it out instead to Long, no good, and Lloydhammer over the back of Bennett Joe, and I think he's going to get charged with this foul. And that's number 2 now on Chase Lloydhammer. Also Nathan Blauman with 2 fouls. Substitute is starter Marcus Cook back in there, 6-foot junior for the Pirates. I like how Coach Juarez and Coach Williams both work these players in and out of the game.
Yeah, they're 2 excellent coaches going at it right now.
Earl Lee III with it, directing traffic, trying to post up the big man down low, and then threw it right into the hands of Jelsing. And turnover number 4 now on Davis here in this first half. Panthers back with it on offense. Far side, Evan Smith gets a screen from Lloydhammer. Had an opening for his second, doesn't take it though. And then just kicks it back out to Jelsing. 17 on the shot clock for the Panthers. Long drives in the lane, another floater, and he's short again. Boy, he just doesn't quite have that touch inside tonight that he normally does. And back the other way, Guerrero, and an offensive charge. It looks like Jelsing had position in the lane, and that's foul on Guerrero, as I mentioned. Number 2 on him, also 2 on Lincoln Holland Boone, and substitution as Nathan Blauman comes in for Evan Smith.
Yeah, that J.J. Joseph doing his defense thing, that's what he's good at out here, and he's got himself set, and
how
brought
about
the
this?
charge on. And
another new player into the lineup tonight, Nick Sosa, now a 6'2 junior for Davis. Thing is, only 3 Pirates have scored in this first half. Now it's Blauman, top of the key, guarded there by Cook as Davis stays, it looks like, in man-to-man defense. Long left open, and he's way off the mark as Bennett Joe the rebound down court. Earl Lee the third. Jelsing couldn't get to it, and that's a bucket for Lee, his first in this second quarter.
Yeah, we got to get back on defense, or Lee will fast break us.
Blauman, Panthers lead now down to 1 again. Davis hasn't led, it has been tied, but Davis hasn't had the lead yet here in the first half. Long to Blauman, has a shot in the lane, off the glass from 8 feet, good, he'll take it. And Nathan Blauman has 4 points now, down court, the ball is saved into the hands of Cook. He's gonna take the short jumper, no good. Garrett Long the rebound, and that's what the Panthers needed, was a stop here as we get close to 2.5 minutes left before halftime. Blauman with Cook way out on him. Panthers seem to have a little bit more room to operate in this man-to-man. Long back out to Jelsing with Earl Lee the third coming out on him on defense. Now it's Long again. Sosa reached in, no call there, and Long has to redirect traffic. You better hurry though, 6 on the shot clock. It's Long with it. Dump pass down low. Lloyd Hammer has it slapped away from him, and we got a foul down low, and Lloyd Hammer, he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, great little pick and roll there with Garrett and Chase. He came out and set a pick up high. He rolled. He was wide open. Made a great little pass. He's earned himself 2 shots to the free throw line.
Fouls may be an issue now. 3 players with 2 fouls for the Pirates as Lloyd Hammer makes his first free throw. He's got 3 in the ball game. Wenatchee 3 for 3 from the line as Cook comes out, and back in there is Braxton Brown, the 5'9 sophomore for Davis. 21-17, Panthers by 4. Lloyd Hammer off the front of the rim, no good on his second attempt. And the lead stays at 4. Under 2 minutes now left to go in this quick-moving ball game here from Wenatchee High School. Great to have you along tonight on the NCW Life Channel. Brown dumped down low to Bennett Joe. And the Panthers, another turnover as they try that again. Blauman gets it taken away from him. Carlson the shot, and they might be in the act of shooting there.
Yeah, he's going to be shooting 2 free throws.
And that foul is on the Pirates. Nick Sosa, his first, and now 7 team fouls as well on Davis, so the Panthers shooting free throws here the rest of the way. Carlson at the line, way off on that first attempt. As soon as I mentioned the Panthers were 3 for 3 from the line, they missed their last 2.
Yep.
They're just good saying that. As Carlson stays there, he'll have another one. Minute 41 left to go first half. And this nice crowd here at Wenatchee High School tonight for this District 6 Big 9 championship. Carlson, the only senior on the Panthers team at the line. Free throw good. Had a great game last night. Our player of the game with 17. A little more quiet tonight with only 3. Minute 34 left to go, second quarter. Earl Lee the third with it for the Davis Pirates. Gets a screen from Sosa and then switches back to the right hand. Nice crossover dribble, and I think Carlson just grabbing on a little bit there. And it is on Carlson, his first in the Panthers' 6th team foul.
Yeah, they switched on real quick, and Lee took advantage of the mismatch and took Darius to the baseline, and he had to hold him.
Braxton Brown to bring it in for Davis. Lob pass almost stolen by Jelsing. Earl Lee the third corrals it. Now once again directing a clear out on that right side. Does he want to take Jelsing one-on-one? Lee the third with it, and he's going to be called for palming the basketball. We saw that called last night a couple of times, and here it is again tonight.
And if I'm not mistaken, that won't be the first time it'll get called against him tonight. He's done that 2-3 times last time we played him.
A lot of times it happens to very confident ball handlers, doesn't it?
And unfortunately, he's right out in front of the official to watch that.
Right.
It's not like it's hidden in a drive or something.
Blauman to the basket hard. Panthers miss another short one. Lloyd Hammer gets it slapped away from him. But Braxton Brown knocks it out of bounds, and the Panthers will get another shot at it here. Boy, that has got to be the 5th close shot the Panthers have not taken advantage of here in this first half as we creep up on 1 minute now left to go. Carlson, spin move, free throw line, throws up the left-hander, no good. And I think he's going to go back to the line and shoot two.
If they can finish the shots in the second half, they'll be fine. They just need to finish those shots.
Another quick foul on reserve Nick Sosa, his second, and now the Pirates' fourth player with 2 fouls here in this first half. 1:01 left to go, second quarter. Carlson back to the line. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. On the way and gets the roll. It's good. So Carlson with 4. Garrett Long leading the way for the Panthers so far this half with 8 points. Carlson's second, boy, well off that time. And there's Lloydhammer with the rebound to Carlson inside. Wants to kick it out, finally does to Long, who gets the 3-point shot. Good. How about that? Panthers turn a missed free throw into a 3-point shot.
That was huge, especially late in the quarter like that. That's the momentum we need to end this half with right there.
Biggest lead of the night right here at 9 points. Panthers can't quite get that turnover almost, and they're going to get one anyway, as we're going to get an over and back call on the Pirates, and 6 turnovers now on Davis this half. Wenatchee only 2 so far.
Yeah, you know, Davis is pressing a little bit. They're pressing just a little bit there, which is exactly what Wenatchee wants them to do. Get in a little hurry, get out of your game plan.
6-foot sophomore Joe Dorey checks in for Nathan Blauman. Panthers with it, shot clock off. If chosen, the Panthers can get the last shot of the half here with this 9-point lead. 27 seconds now left to go here in this first half. Here's Reyes out on Garrett Long for the Panthers. He takes a peek at the clock, now spins away from Reyes. Gets by him now at the free throw line. Tried to dump it down, almost had it stolen away. Gets the shot off, and it's blocked down there by Reyes as he takes a look at Long on the court. Watch out for Earl Lee III here. 5 seconds. 4. Jelsing trying to stay with him. Lloydhammer, the rejection. He gets a yell off. Here's Jelsing at the buzzer. He almost got it. And that ends our first quarter, our first half of play, I should say. After 1 half of play here at Wenatchee High School, it's Wenatchee 26 and Davis 17. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Come on back. It's the NCW Life Halftime Report right after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee. When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Brett Olson and Eric Coots back courtside here at Wenatchee High School, and welcome to the NCW Life Halftime Report, where our District 6 Big 9 Championship game halftime score is Wenatchee 26 and Davis 17. And you know Coach Travis Williams well. I'm sure if you told him that Davis was going to score 9 in the first quarter, 8 in the second for 17 at half, he'd take that all day long.
Yeah, I think he's happy with the defensive part of it. Of course, he's going to talk to him. You got to watch Lee on the drive. Lee's going to be driving. That's what he's good at. We have to know where he's at on the court all the time with his shooting ability, three-point shooting ability. So I think Coach Williams is very happy with the defense part of it. Anytime you can hold a team to under 10 points in a quarter, that's a good quarter defensively.
Especially like an explosive team like Davis is. Boy, they can bomb away. And speaking of Earl Lee III, as you mentioned, he's done most of his damage driving to the basket. He hit an early three-pointer, which was about an NBA three. And since then, he really hasn't found the mark outside. He's doing all his damage, as you pointed out correctly, to the basket.
Yeah, you know, and they put JJ on him, and JJ is probably our best defender. So that's going to be a great match to watch in the second half of this ball game. Also, be able to stop their second chance points they get. They got some offensive rebounds, got a second chance attempts out there, and they have to take that away from Davis in the second half.
And the Panthers did a great job of just taking care of the basketball. They only committed 6 first-half fouls and 2 turnovers in the first half. I'm sure Coach Williams is happy with that as well.
Oh, yeah, he's happy with them. Like I'm sure he told the boys before the game, every possession is the most important possession of the game. We can't go out there and have sloppy possessions with the basketball against a good team that likes to run. You know, we've already noticed today that 2 or 3 times they get a fast break on us. And a turnover is basically a first pass to a fast break. So that's why Wenatchee needs to take care of the ball and they need to get back on the defensive end of it.
And they're, you know, we were talking about it a couple of times in that first half, but both young teams out here tonight. And you wonder how they handle the pressure and all of that goes with this Big 9 championship game. But both teams seem pretty calm out there and just trying to stick to their game plan.
Yeah, I think at the end of the year, I think you see how Davis get a little nervous there the last 2 minutes, and they threw the ball away here right in front and kind of rushed themselves a little bit on offense. It didn't get into a flow like they have been during the early part of the game. So,
well, I think you hit it right on the head in the pregame too. You said they tend to turn it over a little bit when they're pressured, and we saw that here. And Wenatchee took advantage of it a couple times in the first half.
Yeah, they do, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Wenatchee come out with a little 1-2-2 press. You know, something to put a little pressure on them, just to make their ball handlers get rid of the ball instead of dribbling it down the court. Because the best way to get it out of their hands is put pressure on them, so they have to pass it.
And a lot still going on here on the NCW Life Channel this weekend. In fact, the game you and I did on February 8th right here at Wenatchee High School, we're going to replay that tomorrow on the channel at 2 p.m. And then at 7 p.m., if you missed it, and I hope you didn't, but if you did, it's the Kashmir Valley Bank Royalty Selection Pageant for Apple Blossom. We're going to play that at 7 p.m. tomorrow night with Eric Granstrom and Julie Kuntz, of course, at the mic for that. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the first half stats and more as the NCW Life Halftime Report continues right after this. Stay with us. Everyone, did you know that the NCW Life Channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. How you?
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Founded in 2000, One Way Construction is a premier custom home builder and construction company in Leavenworth, Kashmir, Chelan, Wenatchee, and north central Washington areas. Whether your project requires general contracting, framing, concrete, or consulting services, they want to be part of making your vision a reality. They believe that great communication and customer service plays the most important role of a successful construction project. Find them online on the web at onewayconstructionnw.com. And here we are, 26-17 at the break. The Panthers lead it in this Big 9 District 6 championship game. Let's take a look now at our first half stats, and we'll begin with the leading Wenatchee Panthers. Leading the way so far, Garrett Long, 3 3-pointers in that first half. He's got 11 points. A couple of Panthers with 4 points in the first half. Darius Carlson, one of them. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Nathan Blauman, the other. He has 4. 3 points for Chase Lloydhammer, 1 for 2 from the line. 2 points for J.J. Jelsing, and 2 points for Logan Nelson, both of those coming from the free throw line. Panthers 5 out of 8 from the free throw line and committed 2 first half turnovers. And now for the Davis Pirates, only 3 players scored for the Pirates that entire first half. Most of the damage done by Earl Lee III with 9 points. He has over half the Pirates total. He hit an early 3. 6 points for Jose Reyes and 2 points for the freshman Dante Bennett Joe. Turnovers in the first half, Davis had 6 of them and committed 8 first half fouls. So, you know, on paper, it's a low-scoring game. I think the Panthers would love to keep it a low-scoring game. The first time these teams met, it was a 63-60 game. The second time, I believe it was somewhere around 67-55. So they have scored in the 60s, but boy, it's going to have a tough time making that tonight.
Yeah, I think both teams are working on the defensive end a little more than they did in the regular season. The playoffs is always a little more about defense than it is offense. So I think both coaches are focusing on the defensive end of it.
That's why turn up the defense for sure in these kind of games.
Yeah, that's why I think you see that, you know, Evan Smith is being guarded very tight as a three-point threat. They always know where Garrett Long is. You know, and just like we got to know where Earl Lee is, you know, it's the same thing for Davis. They got to know where our athletes are.
All right, second half action underway as the Panthers will begin with the basketball, going with the same starting 5. Nathan Blauman, Garrett Long, Darius Carlson, Chase Lloydhammer, and J.J. Jelsing. Same goes for the Pirates starting lineup. Earl Lee III, Jose Reyes, Xavier Guerrero, Marcus Cook, and Dante Bennett Joe. Here at the baseline, it's Lloydhammer. Misses a shot point blank once again. That was contested a little bit. Davis on the run, back the other way. Cook can't get it. And Long for the Panthers with that rebound. Here's Blauman down court. Panthers, by the way, we mentioned Davis only 8 points. Panthers outscored him in the second quarter, 12-8. Blauman now to Jelsing, just underway third quarter. Down low as Carlson tries to post up the sophomore. Reyes with the left hand to the basket, rolls off the front of the rim, no good. There's Davis running again. Earl Lee III, and that, you know, if you're going to say it, that's a good foul. And there are some of those, and that might have been a good one. Easy, too, probably for Lee III.
Yeah, but he's got to realize that he's going to cherry pick. He's got to cherry pick now and then. You got to get back on him.
Jelsing his second foul, and that will send Earl Lee III to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First one is good. Boy, doesn't he remind you just one of those kids that was out in the yard just shooting ball after ball after ball, right? And making basket after basket. Boy, he just got that touch.
And the older he got, the deeper he shot.
Absolutely. Misses this one. Boy, I guess I jinxed him there. And the lead is 8 at 26-18. Back down on offense, it's Nathan Blauman for Wenatchee. Guarded there by Guerrero. No look pass, and it's intercepted. Here they go again. Bennett Joe, that was the plan at halftime. Layup by Lee, good. And Coach Travis Williams has seen enough here to start this third quarter. 6:50 left to go, opening period, as the Panthers lead now 6 at 26-20. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. They service all brands of commercial and residential HVAC systems. Call 884-6444 for more information. And brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. They provide the best environment, the most qualified, experienced therapists in all of North Central Washington. You have the right to choose and select your healthcare team. Why wouldn't you choose the best? Choose Biosports. And just like that, that 9-point lead is now a 6-point lead.
That's not taking care of the basketball. It's not getting back on defense. You've had 2 lay-ins given up. 2 fast break opportunities for Davis.
And I would almost guarantee that was talked about by Coach Williams at halftime
as well. I know it was.
Davis comes out in a little full court press and then backs out of it quickly as the Panthers come across half court on offense. Here's Long into the paint. Can't get the shot off though. Dishes it back out. Blauman with the drive. Boy, a tough shot there. I think he thought of passing it and then put up the late shot. No good. Down court again. Earl Lee the third, almost a travel into the lane. Bennett Joe with it. Gets the roll and it's good. And he gets his first points here of the second half, and it's now a 4-point game, 26-22, just like that.
Yeah, we need to get on the scoreboard. We are yet to score here in the third quarter.
Blauman, elbow to Darius Carlson, working on the sophomore. Reyes decides to kick it back out instead to Blauman, and the Panthers are going to reset things as Guerrero comes out on him. Now it's Jelsing near side to Blauman. Almost right, gave it right to Cook. Nice pass down low. Lloydhammer up and in. Beautiful pass by Nathan Blauman. 28-22 now. Jelsing comes way out on Earl Lee the third. Such a great ball handler. Puts up a tough shot. Almost got it to go. No good. And the rebound into the hands of Garrett Long. That's one thing about it, Eric. Those long three-pointers, they come off the rim long as well. The Panthers have to be ready for a long rebound, maybe even out to the free throw line at times. Carlson lost control of the basketball, and it didn't get close to the bucket. And back come quickly the Pirates pass from Reyes to Guerrero, up and in.
Yeah, Wenatchee was caught sleeping on that one.
That was a beautiful pass.
Boy, you lost track of him.
Reyes, as we mentioned, only a sophomore. Him and Carlson John a little bit there, talking trash, as we like to say in basketball. And now it's Nathan Blauman. 5 minutes left to go third quarter. Panthers lead is 4. To Carlson, far side, he's doubled there. Cook comes over for a little help. Now Reyes by himself on Carlson. Carlson slips in the lane. Jelsing's gonna put up the long shot, no good. Lloydhammer had his hands on it. The loose ball picked up by Reyes. Pirates quickly back down court again. As he stops behind the three-point arc, puts up the shot, no good, and there's Bennett Joe with the rebound. He's gonna go up against Lloydhammer, can't get it to go, and Lloydhammer will pick up his third personal foul. Got in foul trouble last night too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. That's just a good offensive hustle by that big freshman in there, getting that ball and going up strong with the hoop.
One thing I've noticed already about Bennett Joe, he's already playing more aggressively than he did that first half, isn't he?
Yep.
Bennett Joe free throw is good.
One thing Wenatchee needs to figure out is they're just standing out here dribbling the ball right here. They need to get in their offense and get moving.
They don't seem to be in a rhythm yet this quarter.
No.
We're almost halfway through the third as Lloydhammer comes out. Evan Smith back in.
And it looks like to me every time Garrett touches the ball, they're trapping him right away. They did that last possession. I wonder if that's going to be a trend here in the third quarter. Get the ball out of Garrett's hands. Let someone else beat him.
I agree. That seems to be it, too. Bennett Joe picks up 4 points now here this third quarter after only scoring 2 in that first half. Blauman to Carlson. Give and go. Blauman beautifully done. The layup. Tough shot. Good by Nate Blauman. Nice shot. As the Panthers get a turnover now. Back the other way. It's Blauman. Down to Long. The shot taken. No good. Foul called in there underneath. I think it's on Braxton Brown. Let's see. And it is, and that's his first foul, and that'll send Garrett Long to the free throw line. Has not attempted a free throw yet, had 11 first half points. Pretty balanced scoring for Long. 6 in the first quarter, 5 in the second, and that's what Coach Williams, I'm sure, would love to see out of Long as he gets his first free throw.
Yeah, especially if teams are trying to stop him. Teams are trying to key on him. He needs to keep being aggressive, keep going to the hoop, keep doing the things he does to be successful.
And there are a lot of other things he does well, too. So in and out on that free throw, doesn't get them both. And the Panthers lead is 5 at 31-26. 4 minutes now, halfway gone in this third quarter. Earl Lee the third had the ball knocked out of his hands and out of bounds by the Panthers, and that's good defense. He had a pretty good look at it there.
Yes, he did. Didn't see who it was that someone knocked it out of bounds.
Reyes to bring it in for Davis. Looks for some help. Now comes all the way out to Marcus Cook. Between the leg dribbles, he's working on Evan Smith, and he gets bumped by Smith right by the free throw line, and so quick off the dribble.
Yes, he is.
And Smith will be called for that, his first foul. 3 team fouls now on the Panthers here already in this third quarter. Reyes will bring it in once again, does the same thing, back out to Earl Lee the third. Nice defense by Jelsing to get back quickly. Now it's Cook into the lane. Point blank shot and a block is called down low on Carlson. And that'll send Marcus Cook to the free throw line. Carlson picks up his second, and the Panthers now have 4 players with 2 fouls or more. That player being with more is Chase Lloydhammer with 3. Yakima Valley official. Kind of saw that last night too. Won't talk about it. Cook free throw is good. Davis did not attempt a free throw in that first half, and already here in the second they've attempted 4, and 3 of 4 from the line. Cook again gets that one as well.
It was like Mo's like yesterday, driving to the hoop, trying to create a foul.
Absolutely. And that's one trait of Coach Juarez's teams too, isn't it? He is good free throw shooting. There's a Plowman all the way coast to coast. Layup is good. Plowman has 8 now. Reyes traveled. No call there as Smith gets the missed shot rebound. Well, that was a walk right there.
That
no
was
call.
NBA walk.
Plowman gets by Reyes to the basket. Good again. His second consecutive bucket. He's got 10 now. And Coach Juarez doesn't like what he sees, and he wants to talk things over. 3:09 left to go, third quarter. Wenatchee 35 and Davis 28 back in 60 seconds. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
What's your auto mocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Well, the Panthers turn on the juice here in this third quarter and now lead it back by 7 again, with 3:09 left.
Well, right now, we just have to keep the momentum going on our side. We need to take care of the basketball. We need to out-rebound Davis for the rest of this third quarter right here.
Panthers still really taking care of the basketball. Only 1 turnover by both teams so far in this third quarter. Here's Earl Lee the third, working once again on Jelsing. Floater in the lane, no good, and we've got an offensive charge. Carlson does get this call. And it's on Earl Lee the third, as we mentioned, his first foul, so he's in good shape for the night.
Yeah, that'll maybe take his drives away. If he goes in there a couple more times.
You know, they had an outside plan to begin this game, and that's changed now to an inside plan by Coach Juarez. I think you pointed that out late in the second quarter. And that's exactly what they're still doing here in the third.
Yeah.
Plowman, far side, long open. He's going to take the shot. Reyes came in, his face no good, and Bennett Joe the rebound. As he outlets now to Earl Lee the third. Here he goes to the basket, no good, and he's fouled on the arm. And he will go to the line and shoot 2. That Panther foul is on Evan Smith, and that's his second. So we'll see if fouls become an issue here as we move along in this game. It's still only 2:35 left in the third. Free throw by Lee, perfect. Got that nice stroke. He did miss one earlier this quarter, but he now has 13 points on the night. Free throw, good. He'll be back next year, too, as a lot of these players on this court will be. As we mentioned, we're going to see a lot of this matchup down the road.
Yes, we are.
Now it's Blauman as the Panthers maintain that lead at 5. Davis still yet to lead in this one. They have tied it up in the first half, but haven't led yet. Here's Long. Now back out, Evan Smith with Earl Lee the third on him. Smith, a floater in the lane, had a point-blank look at it again, and the Panthers come up short. Here's Reyes, kicks it out. Guerrero, baseline jumper, good. Guerrero with 4 points now in this quarter with 2 minutes left to go, and the Panthers up by 3. We've got some rough stuff underneath, and somebody's going to be called for a push down low. Is it on Cook? Could be big. It'd be number 3 on Cook if it is. He's a starter for the Pirates, and it is, and that's number 3 on the sophomore. Panthers will have it, bringing it in under their own basket. Substitute into the lineup as Ethan Mesa comes back in. The only one of the 2 seniors, I should say. He's a 6-footer, and he'll replace Cook in the lineup. More pushing and shoving down low. This time Bennett Joe getting a little rough with Darius Carlson down low, and he's going to pick up the quick foul, and that's the first on him. And Davis now quickly catching the Panthers, Eric, and team fouls. That's 4 on the Pirates, 5 on Wenatchee.
Yep.
Blauman will bring it in. Thought he had some underneath, can't get it there. Now it's Jelsing underneath. Spin move, left hand, up and good. Nicely done by the sophomore, J.J. Jelsing.
Well, he knew he had a smaller guy on him. Took advantage of it. Went up with a nice left hand.
Panthers up 5 with 1:41 left in the third quarter. Bennett Joe may have walked there and got away with it. To the basket, gets it to go, and he's going to get the call. It should have been a travel there. Instead, he's going to go to the free throw line and a chance for a 3-point play. What a quarter by the freshman. He's got 6 now, trying to make it 7 just this quarter.
Yep.
Lloydhammer quickly back in there to kind of counter that size underneath. Evan Smith back out.
Yeah, and the weak side help didn't quite get caught up there in time and allowed Bennett Joe to get to the baseline.
Davis has a chance to cut this lead to 2 points. They don't. It's missed, and the rebound chased down by Lloydhammer. As the Panthers come back down on offense. Blauman, far side. There's Garrett Long, dumps it down low to Darius Carlson against the freshman. Can't get the shot off. Jelsing now with Long underneath, and it's blocked from behind. And a foul will be called down low, I believe, on Xavier Guerrero from behind on Garrett Long. It is, and that's number 3 on Guerrero. He joins Marcus Cook now for Davis, both with 3 personals. Minute 18 left to go, third quarter. Panthers clinging to a lead now, 37-34. Low scoring affair between these 2 teams when, as we mentioned earlier, both scored in the 50s and 60s the first 2 times they played.
Yeah, both teams, like I say, are working on the defensive part of it, trying to take away the other team's offense. And right now, I say defense is winning.
Free throws important as always, and especially in a championship game. Long, good on his first one. 50, or I should say 2 for 3 for Long now in the ball game, all coming here in this quarter. And Garrett Long with 13. Second one on the way, also good. Back to a 5-point lead, 39-34. Davis quickly back down court. Earl Lee the third with Jelsing out on him. Panthers man-to-man defense, and they'll stay that way throughout. Dumps underneath. Reyes had the opening, and then he short arms it right underneath the basket. Well, I guess they owe the Panthers a few of those. And Wenatchee comes down with the rebound with under a minute left to go, and a palming the basketball called once again. And it's on Blauman. Boy, I've seen that called more this year, I think, than I've seen it ever before.
Well, that's the one. The emphasis this year is the carry and the travel. And obviously, Nate did get the ball up above there, and he did carry it.
And that's the first turnover on the Panthers here in this second half. Well done by Wenatchee in this 5-point game, 39-34. Now 40 seconds left to go, third quarter. Earl Lee the third. You got to watch him outside, too. He'll put one up from way downtown. He's going to drive instead. He's preferring that method here tonight. Underneath, the shot's taken by Sosa, and somebody's hammered down there. It's Long on the floor. And we have a hard foul. This one might be on Earl Lee III, and that's part of those frustration fouls. You know, you miss a shot when you drove to the basket, you come back and get a foul.
Yeah, that was exactly what that was right there.
Earl Lee III now with 2 fouls as the Davis crowd gives Garrett Long some guff here on the sideline. Long claps right back at him. The Panthers with a 5-point lead. Shot clock off now. Wenatchee can get the last shot here if they choose. 20 seconds left to go. Long, far side with Guerrero on him. Guerrero forces him back out to half court as he looks at Travis Williams for instruction. 8 seconds now. Long's got to kick it into gear. 6 on the game clock. Long dribbles through traffic, goes to the basket. Boy, not the shot they wanted as Bennett Joe wings it down court, and that will end our third quarter of play. After 3 here in the District 6 Big 9 championship game, it's Wenatchee 39 and Davis 34. Fourth quarter coming your way in 60 seconds.
The pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCW Life channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home. 1 quarter left to go here in this Big 9 District 6 championship game. Panthers clinging to that lead. They've had it all night long. 39-34 and here we go. Fourth quarter action. Davis with it first. Grant Olson along with Eric Kuntz, and great to have you here on the NCW Life channel. Reyes gets his shot partially blocked. It's no good. Blauman the rebound, and one and done. That's what Coach Williams wants here, possession-wise for Davis in this fourth quarter. Blauman. Far side, Jelsing. Panthers running their offense. There's not a good pass by Carlson that time as he tried to find Lloydhammer down low, and that's the second turnover this half by the Panthers. Shot is made, but we've got a foul way before that, and it looks like it's going to be on Darius Carlson.
He is 4th personal.
See, I've got him for 3. It might be his 4th, and you're right. I did miss one.
Yeah.
Boy, that's big right now with 7.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. And Panthers trying to maintain a 5-point lead. Reyes now makes it a 4-point lead as he gets his first point of the second half. And Carlson comes out, and Joe Dorey checks in now for the Wenatchee Panthers. Reyes at the line. He'll get another one in this 4-point game, 39-35. Reyes, second one on the way, gets the roll, and it's also good, and that makes it now a 3-point game, 1-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. We've got a good one down the stretch, Eric.
Yes, we do. Hang on to sit at the edge of your seat for this one.
Absolutely. Dorey. Panthers need to just stay calm and run that offense as Jelsing gets it knocked away from behind, and this will be Earl Lee III, I think, and that'll be number 3 on him. And it is. So that's 3 Davis Pirates now with 3 fouls, including Earl Lee III. He's been fairly quiet so far this half. Had 9 first-half points, only 4 here in the second.
Yeah, he's trying to run the offense a little bit more. He's still driving to the hoop, trying to create fouls, but he's a player we got to watch this fourth quarter.
Jelsing, first trip to the charity stripe tonight. He gets it to go, and the Panthers lead back to 4. At 40-36. By the way, Davis outscored the Panthers in that third quarter, 17-13. And that's kind of the points we thought we'd see from these two teams every quarter tonight, but it just hasn't been that way as Jelsing misses his second attempt from the free throw line. Stays a 4-point game. Here's Cook now back in there. Tries a pass to a streaking Guerrero down the baseline. It goes out of bounds. And that's turnover number 8 now on the night for Davis as they show full court pressure And it looks like just a man-to-man full court press. Just kind of let Wenatchee know that they're going to do some pressuring here, isn't it, in this fourth quarter?
Well, you want the turnover. You want to get the ball.
Well, sure
right
you
down.
do.
Yeah.
And then they back right out of it. Don't want to get caught down court as Long caught the lob pass from Blauman down court. Long with Cook on him. Dory comes off a screen from Lloydhammer, wanted to go back down low. We've got a 3-second violation. Boy, that's the first time I've seen that called in a while, and it's on J.J. Jelsing now. 5 turnovers on the Panthers. Those kind of turnovers hurt.
Well, I was watching J.J. He was posting up against a smaller guy, expecting to get the basketball, and he never got it. So he kind of camped in the key a little longer than he should have.
And timeout called by Coach Juarez and the Davis Pirates with 6:47 left to go in our championship game. It's Wenatchee 40 and the Davis Pirates 36. Tonight's sponsors also include Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years, call Color Effects at 470-9586. And by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians. Celebrating 25 years in the car care business, they speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Oh, catch your breath, E. 6:47 left to go, fourth quarter. We got a good one here down the stretch, as the Davis Pirates come out of that timeout with the basketball, down by 4. Earl Lee III dribbles in front of his team's bench. Jelsing is on him. Lob pass down low. There's Bennett Joe, and Garrett Long almost forced to commit that foul. The Panthers don't want Lloydhammer to get another one, so they've switched off now.
Well, no, they didn't. They came up and set a screen, and they had to switch on the screen, and of course they did the right job lobbing it into the big guy against a smaller competition.
And that's only Long's first personal foul tonight, as the freshman Dante Bennett Joe to the free throw line had an outstanding third quarter with 6 points, has 8 on the night. He's 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe in the game. Bennett Joe, first free throw is good. All 3 points this quarter coming at the free throw line for Davis. Now it's 40-37. Bennett Joe, second free throw in and out, no good that time, and Garrett Long secures that rebound and just dishes it off to Blauman. One possession game once again. Can the Panthers extend it? It seems like they have every time that Davis has come within this striking range. We'll see if they can do it here on this possession. Dory back out to Long, right there at the W here at Wenatchee High School. Now to Blauman. Switch down low as a much shorter Reyes is on Lloydhammer. No good. Lloydhammer tips it out. Blauman chases down the loose ball. 3-on-1 quickly for the Panthers. Blauman didn't see it. And then he tried to shovel pass it right into the hands of Bennett Joe. That's 4 turnovers now this half on Wenatchee.
Yeah, sometimes Mr. Blauman does some.
Earl Lee III on the dribble, right side, comes back out to Xavier Guerrero. Now it's Reyes with it. Thought about the shot. Now he's going to take Lloydhammer to the basket. Blauman on a much taller Dante Bennett Joe. Bennett Joe with the shot, hard off the glass, and the rebound into the hands of Garrett Long. And Coach Travis Williams wants to talk things over with his Panthers. 5:31 left to go, fourth quarter. Wenatchee 40 and Davis 37. Back courtside in 60 seconds.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
5 minutes and 31 seconds left to go, fourth quarter here in the Big 9 District 6 championship game. And Boy, it's the Panthers clinging to this 40-37 lead, and a little bit different shooting from the outside for Wenatchee here in the second half.
Yeah, well, you don't have any threes yet. What's happening is as soon as we get the ball, as soon as the Panthers get the ball in the wing, Davis is coming right out hard with ball pressure, right in Wenatchee's face. And that's taking the threes away, making us drive and change our offense a little bit. So Wenatchee's got to figure out where they can get those three-point shooting opportunities.
Panthers bring it in after dueling possessions and I guess almost turnovers on each team, but the Panthers do have it after all and come back down court in this 40-37 game. Long. Now it's Blauman out front with Reyes coming to help to double team along with Cook, and then the ball is kicked by Lee that goes out of bounds. And that'll be Panther basketball. Much more aggressive style of defense by Davis here now, too.
Well, they're trapping. Whoever has the ball, they're trapping the man with the ball. Whoever has it, they're trapping. And then they're sending the third guy over to try to intercept the pass.
J.J. Jelsing will bring it in for Wenatchee, holds it above his head, and then throws it right into the hands of Earl Lee III. Three-pointer taken is good. Earl Lee III right after the turnover, and we are tied up for the first time, I think, since the first quarter at 40-40, and the Davis fans are letting their team know about it. Here's Blauman as this place just went up a decibel level here at Wenatchee High School. 4:39 left to go, fourth quarter. Blauman dribbles, free throw line, had an open shot there, well off the mark, side of the rim, no good. Lloydhammer saves it into the hands of Dory for three, no good. That would have been huge. And now the Pirates have a chance to take the lead here for the first time in this game. Darius Carlson set to check back in with 4 fouls. Panthers need him out there right now. It's Lee to Reyes, dump pass down low, and it's a turnover on Davis as Bennett Joe knocks Long to the floor, no call. And that's turnover number 9 on the Pirates here in the ball game. 4 minutes halfway through this fourth quarter, and we're tied at 40. Reyes steals it from Blauman. Reyes layup good, and Davis with their first lead of the night. And Coach Williams wants timeout. 3:51 left to go, fourth quarter. And Davis now, Eric, with his 42-40 lead, the first time they've led tonight. This game has changed now here late in the game.
Yes, this defensive pressure that Davis is putting on our ball handlers. We get the ball on the wing, they're putting pressure on us, and we're driving. By the time we get in our offense, there's not much time left. And they're playing a great job out here picking the pocket. You know, Nate was pretty predictable there. Reyes timed it perfectly, got a great steal. You see they're putting ball pressure. They're setting traps on all our ball. You get the ball, they're going to trap it. They're going to put heavy pressure on us.
Right. How will the Panthers handle this pressure now is the question. Down by 2.
That's the answer right there. How can we handle the pressure?
Jelsing will bring it in for Wenatchee as he gets it all the way almost to half court to Lloydhammer. Now back to Garrett Long as the Panthers need a bucket now to either tie or take the lead in this one. Carlson, elbow, now inside the free throw line. Wanted the shot, didn't take it to Jelsing. He takes a couple of steps. Now back out to Garrett Long as they try it again. Marcus Cook comes way out on him. Carlson with the screen. There goes Long to the basket. Layup is good. Long, his first bucket this quarter. That ties it up now at 42 apiece. Marcus Cook left open. 3, it's good as he looks at the crowd. And Davis now the 3-point lead, their biggest of the night. Panthers have led by as many as 9 in this one, but now it's Davis 45, Panthers 42. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Here's Blauman. He's going to drive to the basket. Layup is good. Nice drive by Blauman, and it's 45-44. Earl Lee III with it. Dribbles outside with Lloydhammer on him now. Gets away from him, takes the tough shot. Lloydhammer, the nice block out to Blauman. A reach in on Guerrero, no call there as Blauman streaks down court and out to Long. Under 2.5 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. Buckle your seatbelts. Long Drive to the basket once again, hangs in the air, doesn't get the roll this time, and Davis back down on offense. Reyes stops, elbowed, he gets hit from behind, it's good! And Lloydhammer is going to be charged, I believe, with his 4th personal foul. Didn't see that. You don't see it very often from behind like that. As Reyes gets the bucket.
And the foul's on Garrett Long.
Oh, it is on Long, you're right. So Lloydhammer still with only 3 fouls. That would have been huge for the Panthers down the stretch here, but it's 47-44 as Reyes can make this a 4-point lead and does. Panthers need a bucket now as we get close to 2 minutes left in the game, down by 4. Chelsea dribbles back out, top of the key. Early the third comes out on defense. Now to Blauman, 1:52 left. Blauman on the baseline. Panthers need good possessions here. Blauman all the way underneath, reverse layup, good. Down court, Cook, and he's fouled hard by Carlson, and that is going to do it for Darius Carlson with 1:42 as the Davis fans wave goodbye to the only senior on the Panthers squad as Carlson takes his seat on the bench. No points here in this second half. Ends the game with 4. All 4 of those in the first half. I didn't see even a free throw there in the second half for him, but we'll see. 48-46 our score. Cook at the free throw line with 1:42 left. He's been perfect, I believe. Let me look here so far tonight, and he is, and he's 3 out of 3. He's got 6 points. Marcus Cook. 3-point Davis lead now, 49-46. Trying to make it 4. Cook at the free throw line again. It's good. Boy, they're making him count here in this second half. Didn't even shoot one in the first. They've only missed 3 here this entire second half. 50-46, Blauman. Panthers with 1.5 minutes left, down by 2 possessions. It's Lloydhammer to Chelsea. Now it's Long. He's going to put up the tough shot for 3. It's good! Long cuts the lead to 1. 50-49. 1:13 left to go. Early the third. Outside the 3-point arc with Chelsea way out on defense now. Lee tries to drive, kicks it to Guerrero. Runs out of room, now gets it out to Marcus Cook. Bounce pass. Bennett Joe underneath. Rejected by Lloydhammer. Now it's Reyes with it. 10 on the shot clock for the Pirates as he drives through the lane and a pushing foul in there. And Reyes will go to the free throw line. This Panther foul is on Garrett Long, his 3rd. Another kind of iffy call, especially at this stage of the game with 54 seconds left. Reyes, so far tonight, 3 out of 3 from the line. Davis has been very efficient from the charity stripe. Free throw, good.
Well, that's huge down the stretch like this. We'll make your free throws.
Reyes has 8 points in this quarter for Davis. 14 on the night, 51-49. Davis by 2. Still will be a 1-possession ball game, even with a made free throw, and it's not good as Lloydhammer blocks out Bennett. Joe falls down, then shuffles it out to Garrett Long. Boy, what a finish here. 43 seconds left. Panthers down by 2. Long to the basket, no good. Lloydhammer back up, no good, but he's fouled under the basket, and Chase Lloydhammer will go to the line and shoot free throws. Big foul there. Early the third picks up his 4th as stops the clock, and Chase Lloydhammer a chance now to tie this one up from the charity stripe.
Championship basketball, isn't it?
Boy, it sure is. Lloydhammer so far tonight, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. First one doesn't get the roll. It's no good. He does get 2 here. Now 1 of 3 from the line for Lloydhammer. He'll be back next year. Everybody on the court for the Panthers will be back next year, as well as everyone on the court for Davis. 36.5 seconds left to go. Lloydhammer at the line. Right-handed shooter on the way. Gets this one. And it's a one-point game, 51-50. Blauman almost the turnover there. And then Evan Smith does pick up the turnover to Blauman. Blauman down court, 20 seconds left. A foul, a blocking foul on the Pirates, and it's Marcus Cook. And that's number 4 on Cook, and more importantly for the Panthers, Nathan Blauman at the free throw line. Wow, 51-50, 24 and a half seconds left to go. Timeout, Coach Juarez and the Pirates. We'll take a breather too. 24 and a half seconds left to go. Davis, 51, Wenatchee, 50, back in 60 seconds.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
All right, here we go. 24.5 seconds left in the game. Panthers down by 1. Nathan Blauman at the free throw line. The 5'11 junior has not shot a free throw so far tonight. First one, good, and that ties it up. And that's really what the Panthers wanted at this stage. And Blauman now with 15 points in this game, most of them here in the second half.
Been a real quiet 15, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. 11 here in the second half. Panthers a chance to retake the lead. Blauman, free throw, rolls in, it's good. And a timeout quickly called by Coach Williams, and we'll take another 60 seconds. It's 52-51 Panthers. We'll be right back.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen Schlüssel. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Well, Eric Kuntz, the Panthers clinging, and I mean clinging, to a 1-point lead and have no timeouts now left with 24 and a half seconds left to go. Davis with the basketball trying to retake this lead. Woo, and who knows, here down the stretch with 18 seconds left. Here we go, Reyes with it for Davis. Underneath, the big man, Bennett Joe, the ball is blocked, but Cook comes up with the loose ball. 9 seconds left. It's Reyes with it, gets it knocked out of his hands. Now Guerrero, and a foul is called with 5.2 seconds left.
And that was a foul. That was a foul. He was going up to shoot.
This one is on Blauman, his third. It doesn't matter now with 5.2 seconds left. Davis and Xavier Guerrero can put the Pirates back in the lead with 2 made free throws. How about this?
Yeah, with no timeouts for Wenatchee, they're going to have to come up with something hurry on 2 makes.
First one on the way, no good. Guerrero will get another one. It's only a sophomore, Eric. He might be feeling the pressure a little bit here. And boy, this place is loud right now. Blauman and Earl Lee III getting a little rough after that free throw, and the referee had to come over and settle them down a little bit. Here we go again. Guerrero, second free throw on the way. It's no good. The Panthers, who has it? Earl Lee III, baseline shot at the buzzer, no good. over. And the Wenatchee Panthers hold on and win the District 6 Big 9 Championship by a final score of 52-51.
Wow, what a game.
This place is going crazy right now. Davis, as you'd expect, dejected, played one whale of a ball game here tonight and just come up a point short as the Panthers are your 2018-2019 District 6 Big 9 champions. Wow, what a finish here tonight.
Yeah, that was an incredible game, boy. Those Panthers just held on tight. Davis, what a comeback, what a team. I tell you what, the future of this is going to be incredible.
Absolutely. We will take a 2-minute timeout and we will come back to Wenatchee High School with more. Once again, Wenatchee 52, Davis 51. We're back in 2 minutes.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
All right, Grant Olson and Eric Kuntz back courtside here at Wenatchee High School. We got a chance to catch our breath after what an exciting game tonight. Our final score, the Wenatchee Panthers 52, Davis 51, and that's what a championship game is supposed to be about, E.
Yeah, it's, you know, you had the two best teams in the league at the end of the year. They came down, and it came down to a one-point game, exactly the way it should have been.
Absolutely. Let's take a look now at our final game stats as we move into our post-game show. Once again, the Panthers win it by a final of 52-51. Quickly now, let's take a look at Davis's scoring tonight. 17 for Earl Lee III, 14 for Jose Reyes on the night, 9 points for the freshman Dante Bennett-Joe, 7 points for Marcus Cook, and 4 points for Xavier Guerrero. The Davis Pirates committed 4 second-half turnovers, 6 in the first, for a total of 10. Now for the victorious Wenatchee Panthers, leading the way tonight. It's Garrett Long with 19, Nathan Blauman 16, 4 for Darius Carlson, 6 for Chase Lloydhammer, 3 points on the night for J.J. Jelsing, and 4 for Darius Carlson. Panthers, 7 turnovers on the night, and were 8 for 12 from the free throw line. Davis, by the way, shot the lights out of the ball at the free throw line, ended up being 10 of 12. We'll take a quick 60-second timeout. We'll come back with our player of the game, Nathan Blauman, right after this.
What's your auto mocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Our NCW Live post-game show continues now as we are joined by the player of the game, Nathan Blauman, 5'11 junior. And Nathan, what a game. What else could you ask for a championship game, right? It was down to the wire, and you guys pulled it out. Nicely done.
Yeah, that was a really good game. That was a tough opponent. We went through it all the way to the wire, and there's some big shots taken, and it was a fun game playing.
And it seems, Nate, that your game is driving to the basket and getting those shots, and you got those tonight. 8 points, I believe, just in the third quarter alone, driving to the basket. That's your game, isn't it?
Yeah, I like to drive to the hoop, but if they give me space, I'll shoot the three. But if they're coming up on me, I'll go right past them and drive.
And, you know, Nathan, we were wondering if going into this game what your guys' energy level would be like after a very emotional win last night against Moses Lake, but, boy, you had it when you needed it tonight.
Yeah, we were talking all day long today about this game, and it's the last game before the big time games, and we just had to get after it, and we knew that, and we came ready to go.
Well, Nathan, you are the Big 9 District 6 champions. Congratulations. I'll let you go join your teammates. All right. Wenatchee wins it tonight against Davis by a final of 52-51, and now move on to regional tournament play next week, and we will have more on that right here during the NCW Life Evening News. I want to thank everybody involved for our broadcast tonight. Jessica, Chelsea, great job. Also Dan Kuntz, back from vacation, looking very tan tonight, helping us out. And, of course, Caitlin, who runs the show back at the NCW Live studios. Thanks for joining us tonight. Have a great holiday weekend, and we'll talk to you down the road here on the NCW Life channel.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCW Life channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Live channel.